I think I am live. Hey everyone, this is Ieasha of Ieasha Designed It, and y'all, I am live. I told y'all that I'll be going live today, so I am here. Forgive the noise. My dog decided to do, I don't know what he's in there doing. But today we're going to be making an awareness tumbler. I'm going to show you the one that I made yesterday. I think I made this one yesterday. So I'm going to show you that one. And we're going to be making one together. So let me see. It says I'm live. So if you come on in, just let me know that you are here. Let me know that you can hear me, because for some reason, let me see if I can see. I'm trying to see how I can see the chats. Let me see. Live chat, let me see. Okay, hey, how you doing? I was wondering if you could see me, so I'm glad that someone said hello. When you come on in, just say hello. And like I said, today we're going to be making an awareness tumbler. And I just want to come on here just to see how you doing. I haven't been live in a while, y'all, so I have a lot of stuff to tell you, and I just want to see what you've been doing and what's been going on in your life. So today I made this, now this particular design that I'm going to show you, I made this design about 2 years ago, because I made this tumbler, when I first learned about sublimation, I made this tumbler for a person here on YouTube. A friend here, and I sent this tumbler to her. So this is the design that I made right here, and I'm going to be putting this one on this tumbler right here. Now this is I think this is a 20-ounce tumbler. It's one that I've been had for a minute, but I wanted to use it just to come on here and just show you how you can make this awareness tumbler. But this is the tumbler that I'm going to be using today, and just chat with you. So what's been going on, everyone? How you been doing? Have everybody been doing good? Have you been making anything? Have anyone been designing? Have anyone been selling? What have you been doing? Let me know. Let me see. Let me see if my chat's still okay. I'm just making sure, y'all. All right, so let me just tell you a little bit about different things that I've been doing. Like I said, I haven't been live in a while, so I'm just going to go back, and then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how to supplement this tumbler. But let's see, July, I celebrated my 20th year anniversary. My husband and I, we've been married for 20 years, so I really enjoyed that. I decorated for our 20th year anniversary. If you did not see that video, I posted a video here on YouTube. I think I did a YouTube short, but I know I did. I posted it on Instagram and Facebook. So if you're not following me, make sure you go follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you have an account. Thank you so much. And so we went to Vegas. Vegas is somewhere I've been wanting to go for a long time. So we actually made it. We said, hey, we was going to do it for our 20th anniversary, and that's what we did. And we drove, y'all. I put the video of our trip to Vegas here. If you did not see it, make sure you go and see it. We had fun, and we took our kids with us. Okay, I'm a big believer in letting our kids see other states and just show them cities, just show them that it's different things to do. We're here in Alabama, so it's so much to do, it's so much to see besides Alabama and Georgia. We like to show them other things, other cities, and let them know that there's so much to do and so many places to go. So we took them with us, and we drove. I think it was supposed to be a 27-hour drive, but it ended up being 30 hours. It was 30 hours there and 30 hours back. I think it was longer back than going, because I drove down there. My husband drove back. But on the way back, it was like, y'all, we did so many stops. I don't know. We stopped so many times. We had to get food. We had to get gas. It was just a whole lot of things that we had to do. But I would not recommend driving unless, it's your first time like it was ours. And we just wanted to see different things. It was a whole lot of like desert, especially when you get to like Arizona and New Mexico. But when you get to Vegas, you see all the different like hotels and all that. It was so much fun. But if you do drive, then just make sure you prepare for a 30 to 40-hour drive, because like I said, it was 30 hours there, 30 hours back, which was 60 hours. That was a long time. But flying, I think it would have been 3 hours. So when we go back again, we're going to fly out. So that's what I did for July. That was our anniversary. And in August, y'all, all of our birthdays are in August. My husband's birthday is in August. My birthday is in August. My kids' birthday is in August. So we did a lot of things for the August birthdays. Let me see if anyone else is here. All right, so that's what we did. It was so much fun. But my oldest daughter's birthday was the 31st. She's a Virgo. She's the only Virgo in the house. So she wanted to, we went and celebrated with her. And I did I think I put it in the community feed here. So I always check my community. I put a picture of her and us and all of that. But anyway, y'all. So also, I wanted to talk to y'all about this. Also, I have, I know that I told you all back in March, I did my first vendor event, my first pop-up shop event back in March. Hey, how you doing? I did my first vendor event back in March when I did the Jubilee. It was the Jubilee, and it was in Selma, Alabama. Well, y'all, I am doing another vendor event. I'm doing another one. Because I want people to know more about me, what I have to offer, and plus this one here is for a great cause. This one came up in, what is this, September? I think I signed up for this event, vendor event, the end of July or the 1st of August, and it's called Tickle Pink. Now, Tickle Pink is right here, I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. So Tickle Pink is something that they do for awareness here in Montgomery. So I signed up for the event because, you know, I wanted everyone to know, like I said before, what I do. And plus, I wanted to be a part of and support the cause, because awareness is amazing. You know, you want people to be aware of the breast cancer and all the different awareness of lupus and heart disease. You have so many of them. But this one here is Tickle Pink, and it will be breast cancer. So yesterday, I made this tumbler here. Now, when I start thinking of things like ideas and everything, I just go for it. And so this is one that I did. This is the design that I made, and I took the design and put it on this cup. So this will be one of the items that I will be selling. So the guy that I spoke with, who is over the vendor event, he told me, he said, just anything pink, because that's what they're going to be looking for. And anything that has, you know, dealing with the cause or anything like that. Oh, so you know people in Camden, Alabama. Now, I'm not very familiar with Camden. I'm here in Montgomery. I think Camden is like, I think it's down by Birmingham, maybe. I think that's probably like an hour away. But yeah. But so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing tumblers, t-shirts, and things like that. So I'm just gonna be, when I really get ready to go and do more of the items that I'm going to be selling, I'm going to be doing a coming live to let you all see me work. But today I wanted to make this tumbler, and like I said, with the design that I have made, that I did a couple of years ago. Now, what I'm going to be using, I have this tumbler press, and it's called the Enor. Let me see if y'all can see this. Hold on one second. Let's see. Can y'all see this right here? Hopefully you can see this. I have my iPad on the charger, so it's hard for me to kind of maneuver it. But this is the Enor tumbler press right here. And this is the one that I'm going to be using in order to make my tumbler. Okay? So what I have to do is go ahead and put a tumbler in it, because you don't, when you're using this tumbler press or any tumbler press, you have to use a another tumbler. Now, this is my tumbler that I use just to put in here, because it says no heating up without a mug or a tumbler. So I put this tumbler in here just to heat it up, and once it heat up to the desired temperature, that's when I go ahead and put the other tumbler in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to wrap this tumbler. And while I'm doing that, do you have anything that you want to ask me? Any questions? Anything you want to know? Anything that you want to see me do here? If so, let me know. I do not mind doing it. Just let me know. All right, so what I do first when it comes to my tumbler, I have alcohol. I just use regular alcohol. And what I do, I go ahead and wipe it down. Now, this is just to get any fingerprints, debris, anything off of the tumbler, because you don't want that when you are, you know, adding your design, okay? And I just have some tissue. You can do it with paper towel, but this is the first thing that I saw. So I'm just going to wipe it down really well. And then the next thing that you need is heat tape. Now, this is the heat tape that I use. There's so many different heat tapes that's out there. This is the one that I use. This is the one that I like because it's a thicker heat tape and it holds better when it comes to my designs. So I'm going to show you how to wrap it. Okay, so what I do, I'm just holding it right here and I just take the design. Let me see, I want you to be able to see. And just place it around the tumbler just like so. Now you want to make sure that the paper, first of all, you measure your tumbler. Okay, you measure your tumbler, and let me show you that before I get started. I'm sorry, I forgot that one because I had already measured it. But you take your measuring tape and you just wrap it around your tumbler just like this because you want to get the correct measurements. And okay, and this is the measurement that I got. If you can see that, it's right in this area here. So you see the 9 is here and the area where it stops is right here on this little line. So I just went ahead and did 9.5, which is 9.5. And then once you do that, you take it and you size it the long way. Now doing it this way, you get the length. When I showed you about the roundness of it, that's the width. So I go all the way down, and as you see, that's right at what, 8 inches, but I always go just a little long. Let me see. That's going to be long enough. I think I did it at 8 inches because it's going to cover this part right here. You don't want it to overlap. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the paper and I'm just going to line it up just like this. You make sure that the top is lined up here and you just wrap it around. You make sure the bottom is lined up also. You see how the bottom look? And you see how the top look. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it and just wrap it. It's kind of like, you know how you eat a taco and you fold it? It's the same way. So just fold it just like so. Just make sure everything is like you want it. Okay. Now one thing about this, you have to make sure that, let me check the chat. Okay, when you come on in, just say hello, because I want to make sure that you can see me and I can see you, okay? All right. So you want to make sure that once you wrap it around that it's tight. Okay, you want to tighten it just like this. It's going to be a little long here. And you want to make sure that all of your wording is going to be on the paper, but it's going to be on the tumbler. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take my heat tape right here, and I'm just going to take a little piece. Now you can take a long piece or a short piece, it just depends on you, and wrap it around. Make sure it's tight. You can see what I'm doing, and just take it and place it just like this. Okay, I hope you can see that. Did you see what I did right here? Just take it just like that. And just keep going because you want to make sure that you go all the way up to the top. And as I put my heat tape on, I just take it and just do like this with my hand. Okay, this to make sure that it's tight. You want to make sure that it's tight because you don't want anything loose when you're doing your tumblers. Okay, now the last piece will go here at the top, just like that. All right, did you see that? Now I'm going to put a little piece here because I don't want that to just, I want to make sure that it has tape on it. All right, so another thing that I do once I have it taped down is just take my finger, and I don't have my nails on today. Normally I would, but you can take something else and just go, let me see. Do you see the seam here? You can just take your nail or take a, let me see. What do I have? You can take something, it don't need to be very sharp, but you can take it and just go down the seams just like this because you want to make sure there's no air bubbles. You want to make sure there's no air in between the seams. So I'm just going to take, I have a little part of my nail and just go just like this. Or if you have something that you can do it with, that's fine. All right. Now, I'm not going to wrap the bottom. Some people wrap the bottom, some people wrap the top. But with this tumbler here, as you see, it came out perfect. I did not wrap the top of this, nor did I wrap the bottom. But you see, everything lined up perfectly here. You see that? And at the bottom. So, now before I had this tumbler press, I had a an oven. Now you can use an oven if you like. To me personally, I like the tumbler press better because I can, you know, with the oven I would have to, I personally did this. I put it in, then I would turn it over. Does it matter what size printer you use? It doesn't matter. You're talking about for sublimation, because when I first started my sublimation, I used the 2760, which was a smaller printer. It printed up to 8.5 by 11. But now I have, if you can see that, you see that printer there? That's an 8550. And I just got that. My husband bought it for me. My husband and my oldest daughter got it for me for Christmas. So it prints up to 13 by 19. So like I said, I started with the 2760. It doesn't matter the size of the printer. Just start. And then once you know, if you want to do larger prints or you see that you like this, you can always, you know, invest in your business and purchase something better or something that print larger prints. But just start out with the Epson 2760 or one of the, I think it's a 2800 also. I have these links in the description box, so just go and check it out, okay? Now with this tumbler press that I just showed you, I got a great deal on this one. It comes with this tumbler press, and I have this hat press over here. I have a video on it, so I'm gonna link it for you to go and see, but I think I got this for right at $200 for the tumbler press and the hat press together. Now y'all know these tumbler presses can get expensive, especially when you are just buying the tumbler press. But when you can find deals on some, I don't care what it is, on a printer, a heat press, whatever it may be, go ahead and grab the deals, because when you're running this type of business, sublimation business, t-shirt business, whatever your business may be, the prices can get very high. So I always tell you just to start where you are and move up from there. Don't jump into the highest thing, because just say for instance you get into this and you decide that you don't want to do it anymore. Now you have a whole lot of inventory that you either have to try to get rid of, or you know, it's just sitting there. Just like when I started years ago in 2000, I think it was like 2012, 2013 with my Cricut machine. Now I really don't use my Cricut machine anymore. It's just sitting there, but I still love it and I'm going to keep it because I still can do like rhinestones. I do rhinestones. I cut my rhinestones out on it. Just say for instance, one of my customers may want a vinyl. Let me show you my vinyl. I had one somewhere. Yeah, I have stuff everywhere in here. I have to clean it up. Okay, this is what I'm talking about when I say vinyl. This is the vinyl here. Now, this vinyl is what you would use inside of a Cricut machine. All right, but when it comes to sublimation, which we're doing today, when it comes to these cups, you would use a converted sublimation printer, which I love Epson because Epson is amazing when it comes to converting it into sublimation, and we're going to talk about that later. And you will need your sublimation paper, and you will need sublimation ink. Okay. But yeah, any printer works. Just start out where you are and what you have, and then just grow from there, just like I did. Okay, so with this tumbler I have, it said no heating up without the tumbler. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this tumbler. This is just a tumbler I have just to use when I'm heating up my tumbler press. Now I'm going to turn you around again and let you see what I am doing. Okay, again, I have my iPad on the charger, so I'm sorry about that. But let me see if I can turn you around and let you see. Let's see. Okay, so that's a good angle. You can see that, right? All right, so this is the tumbler press I was telling you about right here. It is a, what is that? E-Nor right here. And let me show you the hat press. Okay. Let me pull it over. This is the hat press that I got with it. Okay, do you see that? This is a hat press. I haven't used this hat press yet, but I will be doing it because I want to show you how it works when it comes to doing your hats. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, it says no heating up without the mug or without the tumbler. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my tumbler and just place it on the inside, just like so. Now with this tumbler, the button, the on and off switch is right here. But first, we're going to go ahead and close it. Now these knobs that you see right here on the back side, let's see, you can see that. This knob here, you have two. You have one here and you have one here. Now these knobs here is just to adjust the pressure, you know, the handle here, that the pressure will be on your tumbler. Because if you do it too tight, it's not going to close. And if it's too loose, it's going to be too loose for you to press your tumbler. So you want it just right. So what you do in order to get it just right is to go ahead and kind of close it. You know, don't close it all the way, but pull it here and just adjust it. Just like this. And then so you can go ahead and close it. You want it to be tight, but not so tight. And what I do, then I go ahead and turn it on. Okay. And once you go ahead and turn it on, it will go ahead and go to the desired temperature. Once it gets to the desired temperature, that's when you would take this out. Make sure you have your heat gloves because you want to protect your hands. And you will take this out and you will put your tumbler in so that you can, you know, sublimate on it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that heat up. All right, y'all, so do you have any questions? Let me see if I can pull back up the chat. Oh, hi, Sharon. How are you? All right, y'all, so I'm just pulling up the chat. So let me go in here and see who we have. Oh, hey. Let's see. Doesn't matter what's okay. I answered that. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Linda from Richmond, Texas. Thank you, Linda. So do you have any more questions? Do anyone have any more questions before I go ahead and before I put this tumbler in? Do you have any questions about anything? If so, go ahead and let me know. So Sharon, what have you been doing? Tailor-Made Designs. Hey, y'all go and make sure y'all check out Tailor-Made Designs, okay? Go and check her out. Do anyone else have a YouTube channel? Because if you have a YouTube channel, let me know so that I can send people over there. Because we want to support each other. We want to support each other. All right. Shirts, and more shirts. Okay, Sharon, good. So are you doing sublimation? Do you do sublimation or do you do the I think it's called the DTF. Do you do sublimation, DTF, or the vinyl? The Cricut. Um, you know, the vinyl like this, using the Cricut machine. Because this is what I started out doing. I started out doing the Cricut machine using vinyl. Then in what year? 2022 is when I decided to learn more about sublimation. And y'all, once I learned about sublimation, I kind of pushed my Cricut out to the side a little bit, because sublimation to me is more easier, because you don't have to do all that weeding, you don't have to do all that cutting, you don't have to do any of that. But I know there are some people who still love their Cricut machines and vinyl. I know my kids, they want me to do a t-shirt. Now, they've been wanting me to do a t-shirt for a really long time, and I know I have to go ahead and get it done. That's why I got this purple, it's like a purplish, pinkish color here, because one of my twins love pink and one of them love purple. So I try to get their colors to put on their different shirts. And like for school, they had a college day. They had college day, I think it was last Friday. Yeah, because today is Thursday. So they had college day last Friday. And I had already made them a shirt because I graduated from Alabama State University. My husband graduated from Troy. So I made one an ASU shirt and I made one a Troy shirt. So they wanted me to make another shirt, but I didn't have time. I don't even think I had a shirt. I have some shirts, if y'all can see right here. Let me see. Up under my up under my printer there, but I didn't have anything in their sizes or the colors that they like, so they had to wear what I had already made. Sublimation, rhinestone, embroidery, but you have to do that with what you are talking about live. Yes. Okay, Sharon, so I'm going to come back to your question. Let me go ahead and show you about this because it's finished now. So let me turn it back around. All right, so as you see, this is it. It has beeped. So it is warmed up. It's ready for me to open this up. And you see I put on my heat gloves because this is hot, y'all. I have to find a way to open this without literally putting my fingers in here, y'all. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm just going to take this tumbler out. Now, this is the one that we made. Now, what I do when it comes to this, I just take some butcher paper and I wrap it around. Now, the reason why I use the butcher paper to wrap this around is because I don't want to get any ink over in my tumbler press. So let me go grab this butcher paper right quick. All right, y'all, I'm sorry about that. I did not have the butcher paper ready. So what I do, I take this butcher paper and I just wrap it around my tumbler just like this. Okay, and I'm just going to tear some off because I don't need all that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it and I'm just going to place it into this tumbler press just like this. Push it over some. Okay, just like this. Okay, so once it's in, I'm going to take it and I'm going to close it. Now I did mine a little tight there because I want it to be tight. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to press enter. And what that does is go ahead and count it down. I started at 50 seconds at 360 degrees Fahrenheit. And then once it count down, I normally turn mine over because when I did this one, when I did this tumbler yesterday, let me show you the first one I did. Because y'all, we make mistakes. So the one I did, that was the second one. This was the first one. This was the first time I tried this yesterday. And as you see right here, what happened, I did not turn it over. So I'm thinking it's because I didn't turn it over, or it could have been the way I taped it. All right, y'all, so it's beeping. That means it's done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it. Uh-oh. And now I'm going to just take it and just turn it over, just like this. Okay, turn it over. Pull it. It's going to be tight. And I'm going to press enter again and let it go again. Okay, so let's get back to this one. So with this one, as you see right here, it didn't come out right. I'm thinking it's because I did not turn it over, or it could have been the way I did the tape. So when it comes to sublimation, you know, you may mess up sometime. You know, even experts mess up. So don't let nobody tell you that they don't mess up. Just because you're an expert do not mean that you don't mess up. So, you know, I wasn't going to sell this to anyone. So that's why I just took this one and put it at the bottom, because I want to show y'all how it looked. That's the first one, and this is the second one. All right. So now we're going to see how this one turns out. Y'all, this is live, so we're going to see how this one looks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to take it with my hand that I have my heat gloves, because it is hot. Really, really hot. I'm just going to set it to the side. I'll go ahead and push this over. All right, so let me show you how the butcher paper look. So this is the butcher paper. You know, did nothing come off on it, which is good. But I don't want to take a chance, because that happened to me one time with my heat press. This heat press right here. Okay, as you see, I have this little bottom part. So I purchased this little bottom part from Amazon. And let's see, can you see this? When I did my twins, when they graduated from 5th grade, I had did a shirt for everyone. And I don't know what happened, but some kind of way the ink came off the bottom, came off the design here on my heat press, on this little pad thing here. So what I did, I just bought this to go over it. And I always take butcher paper and cover this part up also, because I don't want to mess this up. And I also take it and put it on top of the shirt or whatever I'm designing, like a tote bag, so they won't get at the top here either. Okay, so let me turn back around. All right, y'all, here I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this tumbler look. Let me find me something to, let's see. I have something to open it with, y'all. I'm just trying to find it. All right, so let's see. Let me look back at my chat right quick. Let me see. Anyone have any questions? All right, Sharon. So while that's cooling off, I was going to show you that, but it's still hot. So Sharon, you said you're doing, let's see, sublimation, rhinestone, embroidery, but you have to do that with what you're talking about live. Okay, so I love sublimation. I love rhinestone. Now embroidery, let me tell y'all a story. It's gonna be a little funny. It was funny to me. So about, what, maybe 4 years ago? Maybe 4 years ago, I told my husband that I wanted to learn embroidery. So I told him, I said, go get me, now let me tell you, I did not know the difference between an embroidery machine and a sewing machine. But I knew I wanted to learn embroidery. I think I might have told y'all this before, I'm not sure. But my husband went and bought me a sewing machine thinking that it was an embroidery machine. And the sewing machine he bought is a, what is that called? it's the one, it's a sewing machine that have the top and it have all the little like threads that you thread at the top. Not a singer. Oh, I forgot the name of it. But that sewing machine I still have I have it in my living room because I don't know how to use it. So let me see, about 2 years ago, I wanted another embroidery machine. And he made a mistake and bought me a sewing machine because I got it confused. I got a CSI, I think it's called a CSI 6000, which I think embroidery have a something 6000 also. But y'all, I got confused. But I'm still gonna learn how to sew on the sewing machines. I want to learn how to sew also. That's why TaylorMade, she does embroidery and sewing also, as well as Sharon Lee. Okay, so make sure you check them out. All right, and let's see, do you do anything else? I have a Cricut but haven't used it much for anything. Okay, Linda, I do. I have some Cricut videos from when I first started. It's like my very first videos. And I also have a couple of, maybe like a year ago, because lately I've been doing sublimation. But I also have some when I started an event. I'm an event designer also. So I have another channel that I started back in 2018, Event Decor and Designs by Ieasha. So if you want to go over there and you want to look at some videos I have over there, because I did Cricut videos over there as well as my event videos. Because when I first started YouTube, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So like some of us, we don't know what we want to do. We don't know our niche. So we just tapped into a lot of things. So I did Cricut, I did sublimation until I decided to really get into my events. So I have a lot of those videos over there, okay? Let me see, what else? And yeah, so here what I do is sublimation, rhinestones, I've done DTF, I do tumblers, t-shirts, all of those things over here. Let me see, for some reason my chat don't want to stay up, y'all. I have to keep pressing it. Okay, so let's see. Amen to that. So you don't put tape around the bottom. Now I used to when I had my oven. Now the reason why I don't with this tumbler press is because, well, it's not really a difference, because with the oven, when I used to put my tumbler, okay, this is the tumbler. When I used to put it in the oven, sometimes it would kind of curl up a little bit like this in the oven. Excuse me, in the oven. But as you see, it really don't do that in the tumbler press. Now I did like my oven because when I first started, the oven was like $50 or $60. So like I tell you, when you start out, just start with something reasonable. And I love my oven while I had it, but I knew I wanted to do something else. And like I said, I found a great deal with this tumbler press. So that's why I got it. And as you see with the tumbler press, I did not have to tape any of that. Now that's still curled up just a little bit. But we're going to take this off. Let me show you how it looks. All right, y'all. So this is live. We're going to see how it do. Okay. Y'all see this? Oh, it came out beautiful. Let me see. Y'all seeing this? Look at this. This is so beautiful. So when I measured it with my measuring tape, as you see, I got the top correct. Now, one thing I could have done, you see that R right there? It went up just a little bit. I could have brought this down, but that's okay. That's still okay. You still can see what it is. You see support? Okay, so let's go and look at the seam. You can't even tell where the seams are, y'all. Where I had the seam, but it's right here. Let's see. Can you see that? You can't even tell it. You see how beautiful that is? Now, look at here at the bottom. Now, at the bottom, it looks pretty good to me. What do y'all think? You can see right here a little bit, but this still turned out beautiful. Let me know what you think. What you think about this one? Let me go to my chat. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Linda. All right. Yes, you're right, Sharon. She does a lot of she does everything over there. Yes, she do. I'm still having to press my chat to see what everyone is saying. Okay. Thank you so much. So this is what I'm going to be doing at my pop-up shop, my vendor event. So let me tell y'all something. If there is anyone here, either in Montgomery, Alabama, whether you in Auburn, Opelika, wherever you are in Alabama, come out and see me. I'm going to be at Tickle Pink. Tickle Pink is going to be Saturday, September I think it's the 27th. I think the 27th. It's going to be from 9 until 3 o'clock. And it's going to be at the Biscuit Stadium, which is downtown Montgomery, Alabama at the riverfront. So if you're here in Alabama or surrounding areas and you want to come meet me, then come out to Tickle Pink. That's where I will be. And I will be selling all of these good items, y'all. And also, it's for a great cause because it's for awareness. All right? So I just wanted to put that out there. And yeah, I'm going to be having all of these here. And what I think I'm going to do also, let me show you something else. I was thinking about doing this. I have some glass tumblers also. And I think that some of these designs, because I made a lot of designs for Awareness Month. Oh, and go and check out my website. Go over to my website and check out my website because I have these designs over on my website. I just uploaded them yesterday. So make sure you go and check them out. And I think I have this one on my Etsy shop. And I'm going to put this over on my website also. www.IeshaDesigned.com. But I'm thinking about adding some of the designs to this one. And this is a glass tumbler here. But it's a frosted glass. Now they do have a clear glass and they have the frosted one. Now this is the frosted one. And I'm thinking it's going to look really good on this one. I started to do this one online, but I wanted to make sure that I had to measure and everything. And I wanted to come on in here and get this done because I have to go back in here and check on my twins are not feeling too good. But I want to make sure I get this out to you all and just talk to you and just see what's going on because I haven't been live in a while. So let me check and see my chat. Okay, so Sharon, your favorite is DTF. Okay. So let me ask you a question. When it comes to DTF, do you have a DTF printer, a DTF machine or a DTF printer? Or do you just do your designs and send them for someone to send you back your DTF prints? Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Okay, so Linda, DTF is direct to film. So what that is, let me see. I just did one not too long ago, but it's just a film. It's like a thin film. And what you do with that, it's different from sublimation. What you do with DTF, you just put it on your shirt and you just heat press it. You just heat press it. Whereas sublimation, you take your design and you put it on paper. You put it on sublimation paper. Let me show you. I like to show you instead of just tell you. So that's what I'm trying to find my DTF. I mean, not my DTF. I'm trying to show you my sublimation paper. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the design that I'm doing for my shirt, Alabama State University. Okay, so this is sublimation. So this is a sublimation design that I printed out. And sublimation design goes on, do you see? I use the HTV Runt sublimation paper. Now, DTF is totally different. DTF is just a clear film. It's clear. And you just place it on top of your shirt, tote bag, or whatever it is, and you just heat it and you peel it off. Whereas sublimation, you lay it down this way. You put like butcher paper on top of it, then you heat it. and you don't peel this off, but it actually, the design literally comes off on your t-shirt. Now I have some details what I've done here on this channel, so go back and watch those videos, and I also have sublimation. But that's pretty much the difference between it, Sharon. Do you have anything that you can say about DTF, Sharon, since that's what you do a lot of also? Thank you, Bria. Let me see. Okay, Sharon, you said I had my own. Now I have a white toner. Okay, Sharon. So I see a lot of people doing the white toner. I haven't even tried to learn white toner, because what is white toner? I haven't tried to even see what that is. Is it a difference between the white toner and the DTL? Or the sublimation? Because I don't want to buy a whole lot of machines and I don't use them. That's why I haven't really tried to learn anything else besides sublimation. And like I said, I do some of the DTL. All right, let me see if I missed any comments or anything. From Seattle, Washington. Oh, so you're in Seattle, Washington. Okay. Trying to make sure. Okay, it says, share a little. I like DTF so much better. I will go back and check them out. Thank you, Linda. I'm going to try to explain more about that. So I think what I'm going to do a video once I have everything together, because today, my main thing was just to show you the sublimation tumblers and how to wrap the tumbler and how to put the tape and everything on it. And as you see, I am clean. I don't know if you can see it, y'all, but I'm trying to clean up in this office. I try to just show you just me, just this part, but I try to clean up and keep everything organized a little bit because I don't like a lot of clutter. So, but I'm going to get all that together, and I'm going to do a video and let you know and talk to you about the difference between DTF and sublimation. Actually, I'm going to do DTF, sublimation, and I think Cricut, because a lot of people still do the Cricut too. Okay, let's see. I like the hack as well because it uses supplement. Yes, now I have done the hack before. Are you talking about the sublimation hack? Because I've done some sublimation hacks before and I love them also. Now the one that I did when I did what shirt did I do? I did the shirt with the I forgot which one it was. Oh, with the yellow shirt. When I did the brown that wasn't sublimation. I think that was DTF. But one of them I did and it turned out great. And I still have that shirt, and that shirt has been washed so many times. So the best thing to do when you do like a sublimation hack or something like that is to make sure once you wash it that it still look good, because you don't want to sell your customer something that when they go to wash it the first time it doesn't wash well. You want something to give to your customers that's gonna last. So yeah, just like this shirt here. Let me see. I'm feeling this shirt and I'm thinking this is going to be, I don't think this is vinyl. This may be sublimation also. The shirt that I have on. I don't think this is a vinyl shirt. I think this is sublimation also. I don't have any. Do I have anything on the back? Let's see. Yeah, my volunteer shirt. So. All right, y'all. Is there any more questions? Anything that you want me to do here on this channel? Anything else that you want me to talk about? Oh, something else, y'all. I have a free Facebook group. Make sure you go over and join my group because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos over there. Now, one thing that I'm not sure of that I have to research is I went to go live. I was going to go live on there on my free my Facebook group. I think it was yesterday, but I didn't see where I could go live. So I looked it up and I think you have to have 100 followers before you can go live, 100 members. So I'm not sure, but if I don't know if I can have a way around that. If anyone know about the Facebook groups and if I can go live in it without having the set number of people, or do I have to have the set number of people in my Facebook group? Because it's my first Facebook group. But I wanted to go on there because I wanted to teach you more. And I wanted to do a lot more over there as a private group and one-on-one instead of, I still going to be doing some things here on YouTube. But I want us to come together as like-minded in the group and, really learn and grow together, because that's my motto here, learn and grow together. Okay. So I don't think I can go live, but I will be doing videos over there. And if I can find a way to go live, I am going to be going live, because it's so much I want to teach y'all. It's so much I want to teach you and so much to be learned. Just like I was looking today on one of the ladies' community feed. And, I like motivation. I like to give motivation. But I also like to see motivation from other people. And one thing she was talking about that really blessed me, and she was just talking about how her mom, struggled to put food on the table. And that her story is a lot like mine, because that's how I was raised. I was raised here in Alabama, a small town in Alabama. So I was raised right on the Georgia line, y'all. And everybody knew everybody. And my mom, she worked 2 to 3 jobs, especially when I went to college, because I didn't come up in money. Just like I see. What you see now is not how I started. That's why when I tell y'all to start with what you have, don't go out here going broke or trying to buy all of this stuff, because, things are expensive. Things are very expensive. Even though you have so many different payment plans now, I have payment plans over on my website. And the reason why I do is because I understand that sometimes you have to put things on payment plans. Because even now I do it. Take advantage of those payment plans if you can. Even if you have the money, still take advantage of the payment plans. Therefore, you still got more money in your pocket. But I understand, because when I was growing up, layaway, putting clothes on layaway, especially at these stores for Christmas, my mom worked in a mill, y'all, where everyone who worked in the mill, we knew that, hey, your mom or your daddy must work in the mill, because at that time when bonus checks would come up, everybody had new clothes. Everybody had new shoes. So I understand. And, it's just, a lot of people, they see your now, where you are now, but they don't see what you went through to get to your now. Just like me, like I said, I haven't always been here. I haven't always been right here where I am now. When I told you that I started out with a Cricut machine, I started out with a Cricut machine in a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 people. Yes. So, and it wasn't no big apartment. It was a little bitty apartment. But, you just have to start wherever you are. I don't care what you're doing. Start and just grow from there. Just grow from there. Just make sure that you are in a place where, you're not spending a whole lot, because, when you go buy these things, you have to pay for them. Well, even on a payment plan, you have to pay for them. And, and I would tell you also, I know I work an 8 to 5. I work an 8 to 5. I'm an event designer, and I do this here. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. There's days that I get tired. I really do. But I come and show up, because I put my videos out there. I do videos once a week. But if you can do more, then you do more, because only you know what you can do. Don't get out there and stress yourself out trying to do so much. Because I remember one time, it wasn't here. I forgot when I started this channel. But like I said, my other channel, my event channel, I started it back in 2018. I was trying to do videos every day. I was still working full time. I was trying to do videos every day. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. My kids were little back then. So, when your kids are little, they want mama. And they expect you to be there. So my kids used to always tell me, Mama, you're spending too much time recording. You're spending too much time on this, doing videos. So I had to limit myself. Plus, it was stressing me out because I was so ready to get monetized. I was so ready to get to my 1,000 subscribers. I was so ready to do this. And like I told you, if you follow me over my community feed, I put something out there one day. It was like, you're rushing your life away. Rush, 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 rush. We always rushing when don't rush. Just take your time because I'm a big believer. And like I said, your time is coming. Just wait patiently. We have to patiently wait. And we human, y'all. We human. We want it now. I know I'm like, hey, I want mine today. But we have to wait. Let me see the chat. Let's see. Okay. Linda, what are your normal hours to come on here on YouTube? Now, I do once a week, and I upload my videos. Sometimes I upload them around between 5 and 7 p.m. That's usually my upload time, and I upload. Sometimes I'll do it on Tuesday through Friday, and sometimes I do it on the weekend. Upload my videos. I haven't gone live in a long time, and let me tell you why again when it comes to live videos. So let me go back. I pray a lot. So I was just talking to God about going live and the things that I want to do in my business and just for my personal life, business life, just all of that. And so he told me that I have to be more consistent. We all know that. We know that in order to grow, we have to be consistent. And I have to be consistent with my lives. I have to be consistent with my uploads to my videos. And when it come to coming live on here, sometimes y'all, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't know what to say. So that's a lot of reason. That's the reason why sometimes I don't come live. But when I was talking to God, God said, "Look, I give you what to say. He'll give you the words to say. He will let you know what to say. Just say, for instance, like I knew I wanted to come on here to show y'all these awareness tumblers. Okay." So when I'm gonna talk about the awareness tumblers, he's gonna give me what to say. He told me what to say to y'all about these awareness tumblers, and we just have to go with with what he's saying. We can't rush what he's trying to do. We can't rush his timing. We just have to just be patient and just wait. And I'm patiently waiting on my time because I know it's coming. And in order for people to know who we are, we have to get out there. We have to get out there. That's why I'm going to be doing this vendor event, this Tickle Pink. And when I look, when I talk to the guy, it's over like 400. I think it's like, I may be wrong, but I think it was like over 400 vendors going to be here. So just like I did it with the one in March in Selma with the Jubilee, which y'all know the Jubilee it's huge, but I was inside a building when I was in Selma at the Jubilee. But this time I have a tent that's going to be outside. So a lot of times when you're doing something outside, and Sharon, you know this because I know you had an event also, a vendor event, and you can talk about this also. But when you are outside, many times, a lot of times people see more of you than when you're inside, unless the inside of a place is where a lot of people are. And so my very first vendor event, which was in March, I learned a lot. I learned what to do. I learned what not to do. And one thing that I did, I don't know if I told you about this, I think I made too many t-shirts because I still had a lot of t-shirts to bring back. And so this time I'm going to do something totally different. I'm going to make some t-shirts, but I'm also going to be bringing some different designs with me. And I'm also going to be taking my heat press with me because they did say that you can have an electrical outlet, which is so much better. So if you're doing sublimation, you're looking to do vendor events, if you can take your heat press or your tumbler press or your even your I have a easy press. If you have an easy press that you can use, then just take it and take you some designs with you and just press it on the shirts instead of wasting a lot of money or a lot of time at trying to press all those shirts and they may or may not sell. And that's the same way with the tumblers. I'm going to make some tumblers, but I'm also planning to take my tumbler press also with me, because like I said, he said it's going to be some electrical plugs where I can plug it in, and I'm going to be making the tumblers on site. So that's another thing in case you're looking to do a vendor event. Just make sure that they have that available for you. Maybe you can take your heat press or your tumbler press or something like that, to do the tumblers or the t-shirts or tote bags or whatever it is that you're going to be doing on site. All right, let me see the chat. Let's see. Okay, Sharon, if it wasn't for my daughter, I wouldn't be able. So yes, grow from where you, that's right. That's right. Grow from where you are. You know, I see so many people here on YouTube, and what I do here, I try to teach you from the point of small beginnings. You know, start small and grow your way up, because so many people have forgotten about small beginnings. It's okay to start small. You don't always have to start huge. You don't have to start huge. You can start from the bottom and work your way up, just like a baby. When a baby learns to walk, what they do? Some of them take off running, but majority of babies, what they do? They crawl, then they learn to walk. So that's how we have to do. We have to crawl before we walk, and we have to walk before what? We run. But either way, it's gonna happen. You're gonna get there. And you know, I've been there, y'all. I'm telling you, I have really been there. And I've been there lately. A couple of months ago, y'all, I was worn out. And like I said, if you saw the video, me and my husband went on our anniversary trip to Vegas, and I told you that we prayed. We were like, you know what? It was time for a break, because I was worn out. Because I don't know. I mean, people don't see what you do outside of YouTube. You know, when I'm doing a video, you only see the video that I'm doing. You don't see how much time it takes, because the YouTube videos, we can edit those, shrink down the time. And some of the videos that I have done, I know sometimes I go into 40 minutes because I'm like, I want to teach this. But I know that 40 minutes sometimes is long, because especially if you're a beginner. When you're a beginner, you may not need to watch a 40-minute video, because you still really don't understand. You want to be able to understand and break it down into smaller sections. So that's what I'm learning to do, something smaller to teach y'all how to do tumblers, how to do the t-shirts, the designs, all of those things, you know. But you have to start. You have to start. Let me see the chat. Oh, and another thing about, like, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she is excellent with hair. She's excellent with hair, and she's excellent with nails. She's the one that does my hair, and as you see, it needs to be done again. And she does my nails. So I had her picture in my community feed for her birthday, but I'm talking. She's in college right now. She's learning, but like I told her, she have to do that talent. She has an amazing talent. We all have a talent. You just have to tap into it and see what you're great at, see what your skill set is, see what you love to do. What are you passionate about? What is it that really fuel your inner person, pretty much? Like, what is it that you dream about? What is it that, you know, once you start doing, you was like, ooh, you know, you're excited about it. And for me, it's designing. Y'all, when I get on this computer and I go into Canva, and I'm telling you, the ideas just go crazy. It's just like when I did this one. I have a lot of designs that I did. And I just did this like in one day. It just came to my head, and I was like, okay, this. And things will come to you. Just like when I did this one. Like I said, I did this one I think it was about 2 years ago when I did this one. And like I said, I had sent it to one of the ladies. I had made her a Tumbler here on YouTube, because she was dealing with, it still is dealing with breast cancer. So, you know, I blessed her with that. And that's another thing. Be a blessing, y'all. Be a blessing to people, because you never know what people are going through. You never know. Okay, so let's see. Yes, he will love you. Okay, thank you, Linda. Let's see, when it is your season. That's right. When it's your season, it will come. You don't even have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. Do you have a regular Canva or Canva? I have Canva Pro. I love Canva Pro. But again, like I tell you, if you don't have the money to start out with Canva Pro, you can always do the free version of Canva. The only thing about the free version of Canva is you're not going to have a whole lot of options when it comes to certain designs, but it's okay. Just start where you are. Personally, for me, Canva Pro is worth it. I only pay $12.95 a month, which is not bad, but I understand it. Hey, I've been at the point where I didn't even have a dollar. So sometimes $12.95 may not just be in the budget at the time. But if it is, then I recommend the Canva Pro because you can do so much more in Canva Pro than you can the free version of Canva. And I have a video on that also. Yeah. So do you have any more questions? I think I have shown you everything that I was going to show you tonight. And y'all, I'm a, what they call it, introvert, where I don't talk a whole lot. But if you get me talking about something I'm passionate about, I can talk. I really can. And so if there's no more questions, I'm finna go back here and check on my girls. They're not feeling well, so you know, when you work and have to be a wife and a mom and take care of family and still show up to do what you gotta do. That's consistency. So let me show you the tumbler again before I go. This is it. This is the one that, no, I'm sorry. That's the one I made yesterday. Okay, this is the one that I made yesterday. And this is the one that we just made today. All right. Well, tonight. So I thank you all. Let me see one more time before I get off of here. Let me see. Thank you so much. Thank you. And y'all have a good night. And y'all be blessed. And I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.